what's up all you movie lovers? It's Mike Melendi, and as you can see, I'm here in the Aloha state of Hawaii, getting ready to do a zip line, a 500-foot zip line. But before I do, I want you guys to check out the trailer for the brand new movie, Angry Birds. Check it out.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they love you.
Hey Red, how are you?
Oh, I'm horrible.
We're gonna be working on managing our anger through movement.
Eagle, heron, peacock, warrior, mountain, tree, rabbit, fish, locust, king pigeon, and of course, downward duck.
Sometimes when I get upset, I have been known to blow up. Excuse me. Party foul. Greetings! I am a pig.
What's a pig?
Unbelievable.
Not working, not working,
Oh, where are we going?
not working.
We practiced this 100 times.
Oh, man.
Give it to me. We're gonna come in again.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's kind of hard not to be doing well out here in Maui with the breeze blowing.
Yeah, it's not a bad life.
What has been your favorite part of just being here? I mean, you've only been here a couple of days. What's your most enjoyable part about being here?
I've been getting up early to first thing jump in the ocean. It's a really good way to start the day.
So it takes off all the anger.
Yeah, all the anger from the night before. It's a very invigorating way to and kind of calming way at the same time to start your day. It feels really refreshing. It feels like you did something right with your life.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about that, because it seems like you're doing something absolutely right with your life. We've seen you on SNL, and you just seem to have a character who has so much freedom. So how much freedom do you have when it comes to just what you interject into your characters?
Well, I think, a cast like this is usually brought on to bring the elements that they normally bring to characters that they play.
Yeah.
And I know the majority of us have an improv background,
Yes.
which is so much fun and really my favorite way of working. And it actually just helps me figure out who the character is even more. So
When it comes to like you in the actual booth, this is obviously a voiceover film. We don't get to see you. So how physical are you getting in the booth for getting the character? Are you flapping around your wings?
I don't flap, but I do get physical. I mean, I treated her like a human.
Yes.
And I find the more you gesticulate and use regular human action, the sounds come out more naturally.
Okay.
So sometimes if you have to run, you find yourself kind of jogging in place a little bit.
Welcome to the Infinity Acceptance Group. I am Matilda.
Absolutely. Oh, I want to switch gears a little bit. So, we've come to just love your characters that you've had on SNL. And we haven't seen a lot of African American women in your position on SNL. So when it comes to just the history that we've seen, how important is it for you to kind of come up there and just present yourself to the world as a comedian with a black African American voice?
I never really... Race is weirdly the last thing from my mind when I'm playing a character. And everybody's different, you know. I think some people, it motivates what they do, or the message that they want to send, or the kind of comedy they want to talk about. But for me, I feel like characters have always been kind of escapism and ability to truly be anyone and anything. And for whatever reason, I've never felt encumbered by that. And I'm always amazed. I mean, I feel like because I was able to write or help write a lot of the things I did on SNL, it allowed me to express that I truly wanted to play anyone or anything. And that, for me, that actually was kind of an important message, because as much as I think people are expecting someone who's part African American to represent or make a statement, I think it's also nice to hear somebody say, like, I can be anything I want to be. And that kind of dawned on me after I started doing it. I wasn't really aware that that was on my mind. And then really it wasn't until after I left the show that people were like, hey, you know, where's all the black girls? And I was like, don't ask me, I don't hire people. But it did really make me stop and think about the kind of comedy that I do, and I was actually kind of like fascinated by the fact that, like, it took me a long time to realize that I kind of live in this little bit of a fantasy land where, like, anything is possible.
Absolutely.
And it's a good healthy, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of helped me cope in life.
Thank you.
Just be everyone and everything all at the same time. Plus, let's just be honest, I mean, I'm mixed, so I feel like everything, and I feel like there's just so many more mixed people on the planet. It's just getting more and more fascinating.
All right, so I got to ask you, switching gears, we've seen so many political skits on SNL. If you could portray anybody, this is a crazy election. I mean, what would you like to see come to life in 2016?
Well, we can't have Barack back, so I don't really know how to get what I want. I mean, let's be honest, I really want the best possible thing for this country. Are you asking who I would portray?
Yeah, who you portray.
Listen, if I would be thrilled to take a stab at Hillary. I don't think I could hold a candle to Kate's or Amy's Hillary at this point. But listen, if they need me to do it, I'm not ashamed. I kind of feel like she's probably one of the only ones I could do. I make a terrible man. I actually was asked to play Obama when I still worked at the show, and I did it in front of Obama, and it was really embarrassing and really humiliating, and I hope to never do that again.
Oh my gosh.
But the worst part is that he saw it, so I feel like an idiot. And he's just so cool, and I just look like a weird little boy in like in a tiny men's suit, and he's so tall and handsome and statuesque. And so I was standing there with him, and I said, well, what do you think? And he was like, I don't wear a 3-button suit. And that was it. I was like, oh my God, so embarrassed. And then he became president.
Wow. It's a story for the grandkids.
Listen, I'm not ashamed. Highlight.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
Great film. We look forward to more.
Aw, thank you. Good
Appreciate
to meet
it.
you.
as well. Well, there you have it. I clearly know how to zipline like an Angry Bird. Make sure you guys go check out Angry Birds in theaters May 20th, starring Maya Rudolph, Josh Gad, and Jason Sudeikis. You're gonna love it. That's it for me here. Stay tuned for more.